This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the mound now, Aaron Ashby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Outside. So we're underway in Game 1 of the World Series. Here comes a pitch. Misses inside, and it's 2-0. That one ripped, but foul. Two one now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Soto going after it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now number 11, right down the chute, strike 1. Ashby, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Patrick Wisdom steps in for the Royals.
Patrick Wisdom.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. And another ball. That one missed.
3 balls, no strike.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back here at American Family Field. And starting in this one, Brady Singer.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, no left fielder.
And now it's going to be Sal Fraley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Ashby back to work. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. And now the lefty Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The second baseman,
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
Well, that's got to be a relief for him, no doubt. I mean, he's been struggling, as we mentioned, so he's got more damage that needs to be done if this team's going to be able to win this series, but that's a good start right there.
Digging in, Freddie Fermin. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor on the move to the alley. Hauls it in to end the inning. So one left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses. And the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
William Contreras digs in now. Inside, just missed. No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Over to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And now the 0-1. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground, right side, Massey tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. The line to kick the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. The wind to the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Line of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
The first baseman, number 9,
One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the pitch. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ashby checks over to first, and he's back. Just missed. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. In the air out to center. Taylor under it. He makes the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Patrick.
And next up for the Royals, Patrick Wisdom. He reached on a walk his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 down. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Base hit into right center. Headed for the plate. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's outside. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Andrew Heaney, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Mizorowski also throwing. 2 outs.
Ball, no.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one in the dirt, and now 3-1. Michael Massey on deck for the Royals. (3-1) now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. KC gets one on the double, and the home team down a run. You're watching the World Series on the show. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Michael A. Taylor.
The center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
The pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. And a good eye there. And the pitch.
Yes.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
The Royals up by a run here in Game 1 of the World Series. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And this place is rocking, and we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. And that'll fall for a base hit. Sal Frelick now at the plate. Singer picks over, and he's back in safely. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. The pitch. And that's down and away. Yelich stands at first with 1 out. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the right-hander deals.
No, that's the ball.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Out to center is Bell. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Bounce to the left side. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Andrew Heaney.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
As the lefty gets to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And he deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1. Heaney measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Inside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Nelson Velasquez. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Soto gets under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The bat, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs. That pitch gets the corner, and now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Number 11 to bat next. Fermin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now the third baseman, 1 for 2. And foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Soft contact in the air, and it falls. Fires to the plate, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Game 1 of the World Series. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And the right-hander back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is down low. Kicks and deals. Ground ball to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out on the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next for Milwaukee, Edmundo Sosa. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
That one misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not even close there. Counts full, 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a strike.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one hooked foul.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And now the lefty. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Wisdom at first, one gone. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ian Happ steps in for the Royals. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. And that one almost got him. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. That to right. Soto racing over to make the catch. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Michael A. Taylor. Singer back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
This is Bryce Terang. This is off the plate. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ball 3.
And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-0. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. There's a strike.
One.
Pitch out, but no action.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The pitch. Inside, backs him off again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Left-hand batter waits. Chopped to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. That's in there. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Not close with that one. 1-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Daniel Lynch up and loosening in the pen. Lugo warming up as well. Man on second, 2 down.
And that's in the dirt.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. That's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The lefty fires. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And now Freddie Fermin. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough. And you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one hit to right. Soto sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Daniel Lynch.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Stamont getting ready to go. Number 58 getting cranked up as well. That one not close. Now 2-0.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. To the right side, Massey. To first, they get the out on Soto.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. And the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Willie Adames will hit next. That misses, and that's ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Late swing fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the 7th here in game 1. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Elvis Peguero.
Elvis Peguero.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the play. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the third baseman. Peguero, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. All tied up here in the late stages of game 1. Up the middle, Terang gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Popped up. Sosa drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa.
The third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Chopper right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And here is Michael A. Taylor. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. This to third, and that one handled. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Patrick Wisdom.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And he deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Soto going after it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Kyle Isbell digs in now. Outside, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fouled off. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. Go ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses. Bullpen action for the Royals. Josh Staumont getting loose out there. Number 58 also getting ready. The 1-0. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Pasquantino steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So up next, Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Soto stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's in for a strike. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next one misses, and now 3 in a row. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the Brewers. And a 3-1 on the way. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. All tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. McGill back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. And that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right-handed reliever. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Nelson Velasquez. Next up for Kansas City. Massey on at first. Nobody out. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
First and second, no outs. And next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And that's too high.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Really important.
On the ground, 2 ball. He comes home with it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now the number 2 hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a pitch. Misses off the plate. And 1-1. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Now a long throw home. Save. And they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bryce Wilson will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 1 out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Right through there for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jacob Mizorowski appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clay Holmes.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The pitch. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Holmes, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
He's 2 outs away. Willie Adames now at the plate. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The Brewers down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's outside. And that's ball 2. The pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Making a move at third, and here's the pinch runner, Jackson Chourio. Runners in the corners here, one away. Up now for Milwaukee, Edmundo Sosa. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That misses the zone, and ball one strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Kicks and deals. And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Off the mark there. And a full count now. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael A. Taylor up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there at the knees. 0-1. Holmes is just 1 strike away. Line to left, and that'll do it. The Royals take game 1 of the World Series on the road.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.